Hello, welcome back. Thought I'd try an opening for a change. So you know what we're looking at. We're looking at the three Predacons that make and build or combine into Tripedicus. They sort of kind of showed up in the old show, like for one whole single episode, and then the next episode in a kind of the uh, what happened in the episode before, because it was during the agenda parts 1 through, I call it 1 through 4. Optimal situation was really part 4 of the agenda. But yeah, I really tried working on this, and I think this might work. The stratagem is key. We have 8-star, 8-star, 8-star. 1. Like having stars on stratagems, especially when it's substituting for 3 enigmas. Because you're going to want, you can combine them in a specific way. It's a little different than what we're used to. I didn't want to make an enigma card. I've made an enigma card for my Protectobots, for my Combaticons, for Buddy's Ultra League, and for my Spetabots. I think I did one for Stridor already. Yeah, I did. So I've made 4 enigmas, and it's not hard. It's kind of fun, but it's a little bit of work. So I thought, let's do this with a stratagem instead. So let's look at these guys. Let's start with Cicadacon. In Cicadacon, I made the leader because I was trying to figure out who was the leader. And I was looking at the wikis online and whatnot, and he might be the leader. I don't know. For what we kind of saw in the show, Ramhorn might have been the leader. I don't know. No one seems to know. It's not even on the wiki which one of these is really in charge. So Cicadacon, I made the leader. Strategic Council leader. So he's got the leader trait on both modes, Predacon trait in both modes, and a specialist in both modes. He's the one that does not have a beast trait in alt mode. The others do. Now, yes, that is the actual Predacon symbol on here. Yes, I'm using the Magic Set Editor. But I used Paint 3D to get this on here from down here to up here. It wasn't that hard. It's just a pain because now once I do that and save it with this, it's now become an image to itself. If I maintain it in the MCE for any errors down here, I'm going to have to redo this each time. So there is that. I keep taking my glasses on and off. I'm just at a really bad angle here, guys. I apologize. So Cicadacon, alt mode. He may be the leader. He does have the most health for an 8-star at 12. He's got 2 to attack in alt mode. So he does have the lowest alt mode attack. And a defense of 1, which also is the lowest defense of all 3 of them. So, kind of giving and taking here with his stats, with his health. Oh, I keep bumping the camera. When you flip to this mode, you may scrap an upgrade from one of your characters. If you do, repair 1 damage from this. Now, I've corrected this from on to from. So it says on here, but repair 1 damage from this. So that's his alt mode. We go to his bot mode. His attack goes from 2 to 5. His defense goes from 1 to 2. Both sides get better. But you're going to probably want to try to get him flipped as well if you want to try to maybe just repair him by 1. If you have a toolbox on him, that could help, 5, 12, 2, bold 2. He's the only one with bold. Though I would actually, the way I've created these characters, that you might actually want to go with a blue, black, green deck. You'll see why in a second once we finish here. And he, like I said, he's the Strategic Council leader. Golly, it's like I can see it, but I can't read it. When you put a weapon on this, scrap an enemy upgrade. So you can scrap enemy upgrades when you put weapons on Cicadacon. So there's that. And he's the specialist. He's the specialist out of the three. Let's look at C-Clamp next. C-Clamp is a Predacon. There's that wonderful, wonderful symbol there. Beast and melee. In alt mode, he's Pierce 2 with an attack of 3. He has a health of 11, just like Ramhorn over here, and 2 to defense. He's got Pierce 2. When you flip to this mode, you may move an upgrade from one of your other characters to this. So I've got a typo on here too. This can't equip weapons. So, dadgummit. Now, this is the third time I've done this video, and I'm just now seeing this typo. So I'm going to have to redo the Predacon symbol too. But the status my computer is in, that shouldn't be an issue. And it's going to just help you, not me, because I'm probably going to let these be my final, even though I've got a typo here. But anyway, let's move on. So when you flip to this mode, you may move an upgrade from one character from one of your other characters to this. Does that mean I can move a weapon to it? Yeah, you just can't put a weapon directly on C-Clamp. This can't equip weapons. If I remember correctly, if you can get introduce a weapon on another character, moving weapons, yes, you can move a weapon over to this character. If I'm remembering the game correctly. And that's getting in some advanced specific questions about moving upgrades, which a lot of people don't like. So there is that. But he's melee, he's not specialist, so there's no too much funny business going on with that. In bot mode, he's still the scheming council member, Predacon, melee. His attack goes up to 4. His defense comes down to 1. He has tough 2. While this has at least 2 armors equipped, it has +2 to attack. So maybe when I say this can't equip weapons, he can't equip weapons. But I could have sworn I remember seeing, and Wasi has been wrong before. Of course, the game hasn't been new in 2 years. So, but I remember him making a lot of videos, and it's possible if you say that if this can't equip something, this can't equip something. But at the same time, I've also remember hearing that if you get something on a character and then you do, do something that, when you flip, you may move an upgrade from this to this, that you can still do it. That's definitely a good question to bring up. But the point is that since I put on here, this can't equip weapons, as long as he has 2 armors, and there's some cards that can help us do that, or even just simply 2 extra paddings, guys, or 3 extra paddings. You will get 2, his attack will go from 4 to 6 for C-Clamp in bot mode. And he's melee on both sides. So there's now, I have it down here that Phoenix Bud I think he drew this, and I think he drew Ramhorn or some of these alt modes. I don't think he did them all, but his name is like on all 3 of the character cards. Phoenix Bud, and then Optimus Hunter 29 did the artwork for Tripeticus. We're about to get that here in a second. On the ones that I printed out, it has Phoenix Bud and Tripeticus mode as art, but I've fixed that on the final, okay? Ramhorn, Predacon, Beast, melee. There is no ranged character in this trio. Arm hovercrafts are not gonna work here. In alt mode, he has an attack of 3, defense of 3, so he's kind of like a tank. because, well, he's a big beetle or dung beetle or whatever this is. And actually, it was really hard to see. It was very faded. I may have gotten this from one of the official drawings. I can't remember. And it was really hard to see. So I tried redrawing it and recoloring it just a little bit so it could be seen. It was so hard to see. And oh gosh, the background almost matches. How funny. And this is a background from the actual Beast Wars show that I put him on. Put some of these on. And even C-Clamp here, this is very dark. I've tried to lighten it up a little bit, but this is an underwater scene where Depth Charge and Rampage were fighting. So we've got some bubbles here, and it is supposed to be underwater, but it was, neither one of them were in it, and I was able to go, ooh, here's a spot I can screenshot and make it look like he's underwater. Ramhorn, okay, he is the Brute Council member. When you flip to this mode, you may scrap an upgrade from one of your characters. If you do 1 damage to an enemy character. So Cicadacon can repair 1 on him when you flip him to alt mode. It smells like coffee in here. It smells good. In Cicadacon, when you put a weapon on him in bot mode, you're going to be able to scrap an enemy weapon, enemy upgrade. With Ramhorn, all you have to do is flip to alt mode and you can scrap an enemy upgrade. Scrap an upgrade from one of these characters to do 1 damage to one of them. Yes, we're seeing lots of scrapping of upgrades. We're getting to that. That's a big gameplay with these guys. Ramhorn in his bot mode is Predacon and melee. There is no ranged trait with these guys. He has an attack of 4. It goes from 3 to 4. And a defense of 3 down to 1 in bot mode. The drawing is okay. It's real fuzzy on here, but it looks better on the digital, let me tell. So this is just paper. I just print mine on regular paper and stick it in a top loader. Or sleeve and top loader, so maybe it'll keep it from getting fade for too much for too long. So while did we go over that? C-Clamp has tough 2 in bot mode. Ramhorn has tough 1 in bot mode. And when in this mode and an upgrade is scrapped from a character, this gets +1 to attack until end of turn. So if he hasn't gone, got my glasses hung on my hair, and you're flipping either C-Clamp or Cicadacon, and you're able to scrap an upgrade from one of your characters or even the enemy. Ramhorn now has 5 to attack for turn. If he hasn't gone, you can tap him, and his base is now 5. So that's a small point. There's the only character I did this with. And like I said, tough 1, tough 2. War of the upgrades with these guys. There's a reason for that. So let's look at the stratagem. Scrapping Tower, which is Tripeticus Nocturnal Crusher, which after looking at the wiki and the bios for these characters online, I was really trying to figure them out, who they are, because they really didn't show up in the show. I mean, they did for 1 episode, and we still didn't know who they were. They may not even be Predacons. They may be descendant from neither Autobot nor Decepticon, for all we know, which is very possible, since they sent Ravage to destroy them all, make sure that they wiped them out. Ravage never came back. Each time you scrap an upgrade, put a counter on the scrapping tower, or on this. After 9 upgrades have been scrapped, combine Cicadacon, Ramhorn, and C-Clamp in the battlefield and or the KO into Tripeticus Nocturnal Crusher. then flip over this card. So then once you get to that point, let's see here. Oh, I kind of got them out of order. And there is a little bit of overlap here, guys. It just sometimes can't be helped. Even the arc has a little bit with their Bruticus. And there's a little bit of overlap on Buddy's Ultra League character, Prime 2.0. I don't know if that was Adam helped him actually get that part or not, but it took 3 of us to get all that together. And no, 4 of us. 4 of us, that's right. Buddy, his girl, him, me getting it all into the computer, and then someone else from, I think, Bayformers or Energon Hustlers to make the combined form of Ultra League. So it actually was 4 people. It was actually four of us. So Tripeticus is a melee and a Predacon Nocturnal Crusher. When this combines, do 2 damage to an enemy. There you go. And he has tough 3. Again, you're going to want blue cards. Attack of 6, which is kind of low. His health is, well, 6 is about average. 30 for his health, which is 11 and 11 and 12 all added together. There's no funny business going on here, but it is a little low for a combiner character, though there's only 3 of them. His defense is only 2, which is kind of average for most of our combiners. So here is Tripeticus. He's got a stratagem. Together, I don't have the 24 stars down here, but I guess I can try to add that in. I already got Optimus Hunter 29 corrected on this. This shows Phoenix Bud on here again, but for the document, I might need to do that and fill in the stars on the combined form. This is the last thing I have left. We got the actual Predacon, Beast War Predacon symbol here on the trait. We have, if you think, because, okay, let's say we're playing, I got, I don't know, 3 attack drones or 3 extra paddings all on Tripeticus here, or on one of the characters. And I swap out those 3 upgrades for 1 upgrade. So scrap, scrap, scrap. 3 upgrades are scrap. So yeah, boom, put a 3 on there. You flip somebody and scrap an opponent's upgrade. Boom, you get to go to 4. You count put a counter up your counter each time on the scrapping tower for each time an upgrade is scrapped on either side of the battlefield. Maybe 9 is too low. Let me know. I have not tested these guys out. I think this will work. This seems like a fun idea, a very fun concept. Is it tested and tried and true? No. Like I said, I just noticed another typo in here again already. So, and once you finally get up to 6, then you can combine into Tripeticus, do 2 damage to an enemy, and you have tough 3 till while he's combined. That so it's very simple, very, very simple combiner. Not much to him, but it's just a new, unique way of combining a character by keeping up with the upgrades scrap. And getting these guys flipping back and forth is going to help that. Do you have to all be in bot mode to combine? No. You just need to get up to 9 9 upgrades scrapped, and you can combine. That's it. So that's all I've got. We finally have Tripeticus. What do you think? Do you think this would work? Or do we need to still need some adjustments on here or not? Tell me what you think. I like this. I've been working on this guy off and on for quite a while now, since about last end of summer or fall. Getting the pictures, getting them cut out, getting them put on here right. Yes, the Optimus Hunters 29's image art is flipped. This is normally his right hand, but I do actually have it to where this is actually Ramhorn and this is actually Cicadacon. So there's that. Tripeticus, Nocturnal Warrior. he is ready for the game. Tell me what you think. Let me know if you think this will work. We'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. And as always, have a blessed day. And as always, Terracons, terrorize, yeah.